John Simpson, first of all, many congratulations. You've already scored 200s, but to get 100 at Hove, your first one here for Sussex, what was that like?
Yeah, very special. It was sort of on the cards, obviously to get a couple of hundreds, and obviously wanting to get one here at Hove was, as I said, it was special. But nice sort of come in and at the end of the day, not out, and obviously after a period of early was pretty tricky. So it's nice, as I said, to sort of come to the end of the game and be not out at the end of the game, the end of the day's play, and be not out.
It wasn't easy this morning, John. 34 for 3. What was your plan when you went out to bat with Ollie Carter?
I think it's just build some partnerships. I think that's what we've done really well. The previous 7 games, we knew here, especially it's sort of the first couple of hours, you've got to ride that wave a little bit. The ball was doing a little bit, and obviously a little bit swing, but as I said, it was just about us building partnerships, trying to have that sharpness and focus about us, and I thought I think Cart's played beautifully, and it was nice to sort of for him to come back in and play the way he did was exceptional, and full credit to him. It's not been he's not had the easiest this season, but the work that he's put in behind the scenes has been great to watch, and for him to come in and play the way he did was obviously fantastic to watch, and from the other end I kind of had the best seat in the house, and I think to play the way he did and allowed me to play my own game, I think we sort of kind of gelled really well, and kind of post lunch that real counter attack was it was almost very reminiscent of it at T20, but yeah, to watch him play the way he was exceptional.
And we were saying that between lunch and tea, 193 runs Sussex scored, going over 7 and over at one stage. Was that the plan, or was it just?
I wish I could say it was, but no. It was just. I think, like I said, Cart's played beautifully. I thought his movements and the way that he went about putting away the bad ball was great to watch, and as I said, it just allowed me to play my own game and kind of piggyback him a little bit. And at one point we were probably kind of 10 and over, which was more reminiscent of T20. But what he did do is put them on the back foot, and I've talked all seasons, about I think especially at the start of the season about trying to put some bums on seats and entertain the home crowd, and I think hopefully we've done that today.
Paul was saying with the T20 competition that everybody's contributing, and it seems pretty much the same in the Championship. Someone doesn't make runs, but somebody else does, John. And looking with you with Nathan McAndrew at the end.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Whether it's white ball cricket or red ball cricket, it's about individuals standing up and be counted. You look at the way T's gone about his business in T20s. He's been exceptional as captain. It's great to watch him go about his way, and and that's obviously going to help me. But you kind of see guys stepping up at the right moments in T20. Not so much myself at the minute, but it's not for the lack of effort. But we're 6 from 8 in that competition, and as you say, coming back into Championship cricket today, there's always that sort of I'm trying to think of the word
momentum,
a little bit of the unknown, because obviously you've had that period of white ball cricket, and as I say, you come into back into the Championship after 2 back-to-back T20s. Obviously there's a lot of confidence and around the club at the minute, and which is amazing, but there's always that unknown coming in today. What guys are going to produce. So after being 40 for 3 to being 430 for 7, I think it's an exceptional effort, and obviously a pleasing first day. What
is it with you and Leicestershire? 205 not out up there. I think your best part of 400 runs against Leicester. You haven't been out yet.
Yeah, it's nice, but I haven't really thought too much about it. It's just just trying to go about my business, and kind of lead from the front as captain. Can't even get my words out at the minute. I'm that tired. Just try and lead from the front, and as captain, and just try and nearly.
You get hit by a seagull.
Just try and lead from the front, and when I get an opportunity, try and dig in, and as I said, keep things really simple. Try and build a partnership with whoever that may be. Obviously, start with Carts, then with Finn. Obviously, then a little bit with Carts and with Cast, and then obviously with Nathan at the end. So if we can keep building partnerships and guys keep standing up with the bat, we're going to be in a fantastic position come the end of this game, and which leads us straight into obviously the Northants game. And for me, it's about just trying to keep things really simple. We've got a nice, relaxed, calm changing room at the minute, and for me, it's just about just trying to keep driving our standards, keep taking a day at a time, trying to turn up each day and trying to better it. And so far so good.
Apologies if I've missed an announcement, but you originally the idea of skippering was it could be the first 7 games. Has that changed now?
Yeah, no, there was no announcement. Me and Fabs had a good, honest conversation when we were in Cardiff for the T20. I just said to him, look, obviously I said I'd captain the first 7 games, and so we had a very good, frank chat, and I said, look, I'd love to continue. I think we've got a really nice thing going. Obviously spoke with a few of the lads, and if they were happy with me captain, and so far they haven't had any complaints, which is always a good sign. But no, obviously no announcement. I think it's just I just wanted, I've really enjoyed it. I'm excited by the prospect of captaining the guys for the whole season and seeing what we can do. But yeah, there's no real formal announcement on that one.
Final question: the pitch, because Leicestershire decided to bowl first. I just wonder what you'd have done, John, if you had won the toss, and what you've made of the pitch.
We'd have had a bat.
Would you?
No, I think coming here with obviously 14 mils of grass, we were going to have a bowl as well. From my perspective, the pitch is playing pretty well. The ball has swung consistently throughout the day. The ball has nipped around a little bit, but I think if Leicester to look back on today, I would say they haven't got the ball in the right area enough. There's a lot of indentations out there. It's drying out. And we've got a fantastic opening bowling attack. Hunt, McAndrew, Robinson, followed by Lamb and Hudson Prentice. So I think that's exciting. It's going to be exciting to watch. At some point tomorrow.
Can I just ask you one other question, John? And that was your running between the wickets, because we were saying that in commentary. You're turning ones into twos into threes. I don't know where you get your energy from, but has that always been something that you've done? Because the running between the wickets, particularly with you and Ollie Carter, I thought was exceptional.
Yeah, I think like anything, T20. You've got to put guys who are out on the boundary under pressure. You've got to try and turn those ones into twos, and what it does do, puts the bowler under more pressure, and you see that not just in white ball cricket, but also see that in red ball cricket. When you're trying to get a guy who's in off strike, and you turn that one into the two, and suddenly you're back on strike, and that can lead to a boundary. But yeah, it's just something I think it's a wicketkeeper thing as well. So I think we're just known for being scamperers, to be honest. But yeah, it's something that we speak a lot about, not just in Championship cricket, but we speak a lot about it in T20s because you turn those ones into twos, and generally if you get somewhere around the 10 twos in a T20 game, you make it a lot easier. The boundaries seem to come a little bit more easily.